nice to be here. Had a 2.5-hour ride up to Palm Desert, getting ready for a presentation that I have tomorrow. So it should be exciting. And this is an amazing resort. I know it's nighttime right now, but tomorrow, hopefully when the sun comes up, we'll be able to check this out. But it should be a lot of fun being able to speak to this company tomorrow.
So my name is Chris Arthur, and I was born here in the desert in Palm Springs, California. When my son was first born, my son was born with Down syndrome, and I wasn't aware that my son was going to be born with Down syndrome. So I had no time to prepare for the disability and complications that I was going to have in life and that my son was going to have. And I was searching to learn what I could do to show my son that he's not limited to his disabilities. Someone had mentioned to me like, oh, you know, you should watch the Paralympics, and I had started watching it like so on and so off years ago, but never as much as I do now. So then the first one I watched with my son was the Tokyo Paralympics in 2020. And that was the first time I had started like really paying attention to people, and I had came across Lex and his motto, and it kind of just stuck with the fact that, like, you know, my son is not limited in life. Yes, he has a disability, but he could do anything he wants, and that was when I first started paying attention to Lex. The mere fact that he's traveling on his own right now and he got here by himself, not with anybody in the car with him, just goes to show you that his disability doesn't stop him from doing what he wants to do and getting around. And for me, that's inspiration. Someone that's visually impaired, but that's still able to go out and do everything that they want to do. Obviously, nothing in life is stopping them from achieving their goals.
Yeah, one of the things that you'll notice when I stand on stage, I have a mat, a rug, and it gives me a point of reference. So I like to move around when I'm on stage, you know, jump around, run around. That rug is there so that I can feel the difference between where the rug is, where the actual stage is. That gives me the freedom to move around safely, independently.
Now, Lex is a Paralympian from 2006 through 2020. He won 5 medals. He's actually blind, but he's a long jumper. In talking to him in preparation for this conference, the thing that I'm most admire in Lex is he's super genuine. He's super kind, he's super polite. He's very articulate. So he's here today. He's gonna talk to us. He's coming forward. Let's give Lex a big round of applause.
Brett just had to bring up that Chinese athlete, didn't he? Goodness gracious, man. And thank you, Brett, for that introduction. Now, as we think about vision is not about sight. It's about having a clear direction, purpose. It's about seeing beyond your current reality, seeing beyond the horizon, doing everything in your power to bring what it is that you see into fruition. Vision allows you to see what you can do, where you can go, and who you can become.
100%. I thought it was incredible. One of the most impactful things, because I've faced some obstacles in my life, and I've straight up just viewed them as obstacles. But the fact that Lex said that as he's blind and walking down the street, and he's seeing things that other people would perceive to be obstacles, such as a pole, for him, it wasn't an obstacle, it was a landmark.
As I'm sliding my cane, as I walk down the street, I need my cane to touch that pole. Because in my world, obstacles they're not obstacles, they're landmarks.
And for me, it was a proof that obstacles are something that I can overcome and view as landmarks, not as obstacles that I can't overcome.
So I really want you to shift your thinking as it relates to how you view obstacles. Yeah, they feel overwhelming. They feel like they weigh us down. They're daunting at times. But in actuality, all they're there for is to inform us on what needs to happen next.
From Lex's speech today, I think the biggest takeaway that I can give to my team is that we're always needing to evolve.
So thinking about how you work within your teams, what can you do to provide those tools and resources so that people can unleash their potential into the world?
And that when obstacles come, that we need to grasp onto them and learn from them, because they are our teachers and they will help us get where we need to go.
So whenever you find yourselves in these situations, you have to be creative. You have to think differently. And a lot of times you already possess the skills. What I was doing at the track was what I did when I had to relearn my neighborhood. It was just reimagining that neighborhood, that track.
As he says, you have to see the power in a vision, which gives you the confidence to pivot and to change directions and to find different ways of kind of seeing the world, seeing business, seeing your challenges, and just coming up with new solutions, just a different way of doing things.
Vision allows you to see beyond the horizon what all you can do, where you can go, who you can become. There's so many people in this world who have perfect sight. That doesn't mean that they have 20/20 vision. I have a mantra: no need for sight when you have a vision. It's not our eyes that ultimately determine success. It is our ability to see that vision and to do everything in our power to bring that vision into fruition.
I'm Kathy Garff.
Hi,
I'm the chairman of the
Kathy.
board, and I'm so impressed with you.
Oh, I appreciate it.
You taught
Thank you
me
so much.
many things, and I hope all these managers got the same messages.
It was good. Yeah, it was really nice to be on stage with Ken Garff. Amazing, amazing people, amazing leaders, amazing employees, and was glad that we were able to have some great conversation around the importance of vision and how we can use that to elevate ourselves, our teams, and to bring what it is that we see in our minds, bringing that to life. That's really important for me, because when I lost my sight, I just felt very disconnected from the rest of the world, because I didn't have eyesight. But I learned that everything that has been created, everything that will be created, it always starts from a vision. You see it within your mind, your heart, you see it within other people, and that doesn't require eyes. You just need a really strong mindset, shift your thinking, be persistent, patient, persevere, set a plan, connect with the right people, work as hard as you can, work relentlessly. Bring what it is that you see in your mind, turn that into something that you can have in your hands. That's power that we all possess. So it was a really great time. I'm tired and ready to get in this car, go home.